Hello and welcome to Train Sim TV. Now, if I was to throw the names Bescott, Rob S, Jetwash, London Midland, and Fawx into the mix, what would they all be known for? It would be, of course, modding in Train Sim World. Now, I was approached earlier on by Bescott, who is working this fantastic team of people, and asked if I'd like to take a look at a upcoming set of mods and timetables for the Fife Circle. I was like, yeah, definitely. Why not? Definitely. We certainly shall. Now, if you are a member of the Train Sim Community Discord, you'll see, especially the timetable that Fawx has been working on the Fife Circle, and it's been looking really, really good. I've honestly been waiting for this for a while, whilst it's been in development. We also did show recently a revamp of Fife Circle, which was quite a base compared to this. Is a basic bit of work just to help uplift the general look of the route. Now, what this mod does is a heck of a lot more, which you're going to see when we drive this. It's like essentially this is how the route should look when it was released. Is all I'm going to say. Now, clicking the route, going to the timetables. You present with two. You've got the original one, which is the Fife Circle Class 170 timetable. Now, if you look at that, 164 services covering the 170 and the 385. Now, if you go over and hover over to the new one, 362 services. Basically, about doubled, if not more. And this involves the 170, the 385, the 800, Flying Scotsman, and the ScotRail into 7 City HST, which is what we're going to be driving, by the way. If you've not guessed that already by the thumbnail, just something totally different for this route. Now, clicking it gives you all this, and it even got a nice thumbnail for the HST, which is quite nice to see. As this is, I think, is actually a Creators Club livery. It's been obviously put into a proper format, which is really cool. Now, just looking at all these bits and pieces, so if you click the 800, you can see the different services that are included there. Basically, it's King's Cross Aberdeen Leeds on them. If you go to the 170, got loads of bits and bobs. There's even stuff from Haymarket Depot as well. And these services for the 170 actually now use the whole of the Fife Circle. They go on the top route, which is really good. And that top route has actually got a load more scenery as well. We're going to have to cover it over a couple of videos this because we can't do it all in one. So we'll do one today, and we'll do the top line. We actually haven't done the top line in the video yet, so we will be covering that as well. But you can see there's a good variety of services in here, and you can see on the map where they go the various ways. So exciting stuff there. The 385, which is quite cool, has stuff that runs all the way through to, apparently it's got Queen Street Waverley. Apparently you can drive the whole lot. I don't know how, if this actually happens, because it doesn't show on the map. Although I know that they did merge some of the routing, which actually can run to Polmont, which is on the 3-car unit, which runs between Polmont and Waverley. So I've not tried any of these. I'd have to have a look. But there's services there, so you must be able to drive. Flying Scotsman has even got its own little rail tour, which is the Fife Circular, who runs the whole route. So that's like a 2-hour run. That'll keep you busy for you Steam fans. And what we're going to do is obviously the HST. Now, just to note, this is a PC only mod. This doesn't come for the console, unfortunately, as obviously the modern you can't do it on the console. And also, just another caveat on this, it's a scenery layer. So if I show you, it's basically what we've shown before. It's at the minute on this, it's a white picture. It's not finalised. This is still work in progress, as you can see by the top left corner. We're basically showing you a preview. It is still, stuff is subject to change, so what you see may be enhanced even further. I'm going to hit the marketplace at Bakerloo because I didn't realise I've unlocked that. But yeah, so all you'll do is go to live, like a mastery, enable it, and it adds the layer on top. But the caveat for this is, which I was told by Bescott, that this only works on Fawx's timetable. It will not work on the Rivet timetable. Something to do with the add-on manager, I think. But yeah, that's just a caveat. But at the end of the day, you've got a bigger timetable there, so of course you're going to use that. Right, enough for the small talk. Let's get straight into this. And we're going to pick... I'm going to go for sort of like a tea time run here. We'll do a Edinburgh Aberdeen, because last time we did it all the way from the top down to Edinburgh, so we'll do the other way. Let's go for August. Some light cloud as always. There's all sorts to cover. I've got a full changelog of things to talk to you about. I've got a full list of things, so I'll go for the whole lot on this drive. Right, so drive this Aberdeen bound service between Edinburgh, Waverley and Markinch. So it is a Edinburgh Aberdeen service. It's 1 Alpha 91. Right. Key. This uses the Great Western HST. Thumbs up. Open the doors. Unfortunately, the HSTs do have an LOD issue where they sort of looks like they've melted. That isn't anything to do with the mod. That is a loco setup thing, LODing. So unfortunately, it's not something that can change unless DGG ever did anything. Just sort that out on the base model itself. At the moment, numbers are the same. I'm not sure if any of that is still changed in the timetable, but it is what it is. As I say, this is all work in progress. Things are subject to change. So, I'm gonna make sure everything's set, which looks like it is. You can also hear that the bagpipes are very, very much more subtle. There is IETs in the station, by the way, and there is also some Lumos that you'll see frequenting as well when they're in the area. All deliveries are included in the pack that come for this timetable, so you don't actually have to go searching for things. It's really everything is it all comes as one package, which is really nice, because I hate nothing more than going search for deliveries, especially when there's like tons of different ones knocking about. But yeah, there's all sorts. I mean, this hasn't even got 158s in this yet. Once they come along, no doubt these will be injected into the timetable as well, which will make it even busier. Right, doors can be locked. On the move. So on this service, we're going to be calling at Haymarket, Kirkcaldy and Markinch. It's nice to actually have trains running around as well. I took a sneaky little drive earlier this afternoon and there were trains running around. I actually passed AI in the timetable. It felt alive. I actually had a race with a 485 out of Haymarket as well. It was brilliant. This really is, if you've got all the requirements for this, which I'll cover everything anyway, this is one for you. And if you haven't got 5 circling on a PC and you've been waiting for something like this, I think at this point when this comes out and is released, I would recommend that you do put the route, without a shadow of a doubt. So obviously, so I'm going to go for the changelog for the route. So starting off with the route, it's an extensive addition to reworking of the grasses and the vegetation. It does require the Blackpool DLC and Fawx 2024 timetable, so you have to have them two hand in hand for this to work. Blackpool is actually a specific requirement to unlock some of the scenery. I was talking to Beskett and he said they actually had to hide a pacer somewhere in the route or the timetable for it actually to unlock scenery layers. No idea where the pace is hidden, but it is hidden. So obviously there's stuff like there's destinations not quite showing on certain AI from what I've noticed, so I'm presuming these things will be added in, ready for the release. So, addition of the line-side fencing and the inappropriate US style fencing has been swapped out. New pink Scottish ballast and track has been added. Graffiti thinned out to remove when inappropriate, which to be fair was quite heavy in some places in the base route. And it, sort of in the middle of nowhere, sort of looked a bit, yeah, this really wouldn't happen. You wouldn't get your local yobbo going sending graffiti up in the middle of nowhere. There's been lighting adjustments, timers, brightnesses and colour of emitted light for stations and streets. Branded signage, which is ScotRail, Costa and Sainsbury's. Presuming those have been added into the station at Waverley. The Fife coastal path and signage on stations have been added. Replacement textures for vehicles. Realistic ScotRail station announcements. Bagpipers have been changed for more talented street musicians. Sound volume has also been reduced. They were very loud, the bagpipes originally. I know Beskett originally had a mod where you could actually remove the bagpipes altogether, but it looks like now they've just been reworked and a lot more subtle. Reverb sound volume through the tunnels has been reduced, so not so definitely when you're in HST. Missing power lines have been added. Static level crossing gates and fencing added where missing. Hopefully it's just a temporary measure. Aircraft's also been placed at the airport. Scenery is work in progress, however at this point of video more clutter, vehicles and pedestrians are to be added, and airport to be completed, assets permitting. So that is the route side of things. For the Class 170, a new internal and external PIS font, new realistic announcements. Note currently not working on the 2024 timetable mod. There's a new PA chime, a new headlight and marker light visual, a new buzzer sound thanks to Dan/GBRF 66715. Balance of the cab audio, engine and run sounds, more basic engine notes. Reverb, click and pops from the internal engine audio has been fixed, so they've been removed. Replacement headlight textures along with tail lights there, and replacement cab gauge and button lighting textures. On other stuff, so this is stuff to do with timetables. There's a drivable class 43 formations in the custom ScotRail skins for the use of Fawx 2024 timetable. Drivable 800 converted from an 801 for use on Fawx's timetable. Lumo class 803 train for AI only towards King's Cross, so that will just, you'll see that at certain times of the day at Waverley. These require the East Coast Main Line 801 and the Great Western Railways HST. So those are the changes. Just a little side note as well. So this is a note that was sent to me, but I'll put this in here. So at the time of doing this video, that they noticed the day I got the stuff that some of the 2G head code services between Glen, Ross and Edinburgh later in the day do spawn you on foot, but only few. So that was something I hope that will be sorted as well. But yeah, excellent stuff. Really exciting stuff. So again, the people involved with this are Beskett, Rob S, Jetwash, London Midland and Fawx. I think the team's widened from what it originally started off as. It's also nice to actually not be rushing around. You actually have a bit of time, even if you've just started from Edinburgh. Actually, a little bit of time in the timetable, but which gives us a little bit of time to look at the signage here. The branding there. Look at the bottom. This livery is lovely as well, by the way. Very impressive. I believe this has come from Creators Club. Really, really good. There's another HS here. Yeah, the only downside, obviously, which is a train related thing, is just when at a certain distance it looks like it's melted the front. I mean, the cranes are new as well. I feel like the cranes weren't there originally. Could be wrong, but I don't think they were there. That does make a nice screenshot, to be fair, and I may end up using it. Might not, but I'm going to take the opportunity to do it anyway. It's got big skies and it means I can get some text in it. We don't have to do much with it either. Right, we'll get ourselves prepared because it's time to go. I don't know if the horn's changed or not. If I've got a sound model for HST, to be honest. I may well have a sound model. Oh, we've got ourselves a good old-fashioned race. It should be good. Also, I don't think there's any trams in the timetable yet. From what I was talking with Beska earlier, but those I think are still to be added. Absolutely hellfire. The fact that we're racing trains is brilliant. Also, another thing to note is there's actually trains in the depot here now. Trains exist. There is depot moves out of here as well. We're having him. It's just nice to see this route so alive. It's how it should have been. This is how it should. This is literally what I'm showing you. This is what I think the route should have been like on the race. Now we know obviously Rivet are doing work to the route, which has been mentioned in the roadmap. So we'll be interested to see what they come up with in terms of updates and fixes and changes. Also the 11 branches as well. That's something else that's coming at some point. So hopefully, I mean, this timetable, I'm sure, no doubt, will be then adapted to include that down the line. And with this being a mastery sort of tile layer, I'm presuming that what will happen is, even though if we do update the route, this mastery layer will still just go on top of it. So, there's my understanding. That's that HST with dust. Although I don't actually know where we're going. I do get micro stutters, and it's not the mod. I had the micro stutters on the route before the mod, and to be fair, they're about the same. They're in the same. How busy that section was though, just that small bit there between Haymarket and here. How many trains we just passed? You'd be lucky to have passed that amount of trains in the whole session up to Markinch originally. So yeah, it's busy. It's really busy. I'm just looking at the foliage and stuff like that. It's like, look how much more foliage is there now. I believe from what Beskett was telling me, they've used the same sort of foliage as what we've used on Blackpool in terms of like just get the message what he sent me earlier. So all the grass is done. Went over it with the 30,000 draw distance JT stuff. So if you like the foliage on the JT route, you'll like it on there as well. And it works. You can see it from a good distance, nothing's popping up at you. Just a lot more light. Get some power down this section, this is the fastest part of the run. I'll say it's not available yet. It's not far off. It's very soon, I'm led to believe. So do check back or keep your eye on Trains and Community. But I will put the link in the description when it does go live for you all to enjoy. And again, this is only for PC only. And you do need Blackpool Branches. And it'll only work on the 2024 Fawx timetable, not the base Rivet one. Just come up to where the airport is. So I think I just see some planes there. This is the work in progress, but there's actually planes. No doubt they'll still be working on filling in scenery and bits and pieces, but it's already looking like an airport. A lot more of an airport than it did in there. Liking the pinky ballast and stuff suits it really well. I feel like I'm speeding along the proper route. Badly, it's in a small section, 100 mile an hour. We have to drop back down to 80. We're not overly far from the fourth bridge. See where the 50 comes in on the hood. That is the start of the viaduct. Fourth railway bridge. I've already noticed like there's vans with the branding on, like Network Rail and stuff on them. It's nice to see. It's the line that comes in from Polmont where it joins in. I'm not sure if that's utilised or not in the timetable, but maybe that will down the line. Somewhat. Definitely would like to see it being used. Not sure if scenery's been touched upon that section either. Just a shame the draw distance didn't knock everything over there, but can't have everything. So nice, that I love it. I mean, an official DLC for that would be really, really nice, to be honest. More proper stuff in the car, like the DAS and everything. Proper like equipment in the car, like the automatic doors and everything. I've never done is come over here. I've never done Scotland, but something I would love to do is come over here one day. It's an experience at the end of the day, isn't it? One of the sort of the great wonders of the country, like the UK, isn't it? Does this work for screenshot as well? Does. Other than the melted fruit, which I don't think I can stop. Yeah, I can't do anything about it, unfortunately. Shame that. And to be fair, it doesn't look too bad when you do it at distance, so we'll probably get away with that. It does look like a nice shot. Line's absolutely spot on. It really is. It's a good time. Get that. I don't need anything yet. I think, to be fair, that's just the icing on the cake, really. Especially with all the sort of the rockery and stuff down below. And it's actually got the trees in the distance, which is all working nicely. Right. As we leave the viaduct behind. And the wall with the brakes needs to be down to 40 in a short while. Just put in the key thing. We're due to arrive at Kirkcaldy around about 1804, all being well. It could either be on time, early, or late. It could go any of the ways. I mentioned before that there was some bassy audio. It did sound a bit bassy, that one went past it, the 170. But we will be doing another video with the 170 on the top line, so we'll be able to have a proper listen to what's being done for that in the very near future. It's actually downhill, it just levels off, but we have been travelling down them. That's gone up to 50 then. We can put a little bit of power, not too much, because we will be back down to 40 again very soon. Who like them green dials on the HS2? neutral. Maybe a little bit on the blurry side, but the only thing you can't see is like the dials. The dials on all the other needles don't show, sadly. I'm already speeding. I should have been down to 40. I was too busy looking at dials. This is the key thing. Well, the next time we do this route every day, we'll be coming from the other way, so we'll come across on the left. The Timetable actually has services that run all the way through from Glenross with Thornton through to Edinburgh, and also there is Edinburgh to Cowden Bay. There is the mixture of service on there. It's not all the way through. There's some do partial run that line. So there's a wide variety. We really are spoiled for choice with this Timetable. So it's this part which I wanted to cover in this video because I want to see how the coastline shapes up this time round. See what actually it looks like and what's been done with it. This view just looks lovely. The foliage looks good. The track really complements it, and the colours just hang on at the minute. I'm not really sure, but I wonder if Josh Rubio's signalling lens mod thing has been put into this. I feel like the signal colours are a little bit different. Nine and a half miles to Coldy. That's as the crow flies though. In TSW it doesn't calculate track mileage, it just goes as the crow flies, so you might turn away from it and it'll go up again, I think. It's yeah, just the way it works in this game. Bit annoying, but it is what it is. I'm still quite amazed how this timetable has been done with reskins in it. It's very clever. I don't have to try it. It's great that you can do it. It's great that it can be settled for it. And especially it's got its own thumbnail. There's some very clever, talented modders in this game. I think without them, this game would be very much stuck in the dark ages still. There's so many people that do some great things. Like we've got the sound modders, the route EPers, reskinners, you name it. Very talented bunch, and the fact that they all work together as well. There's no I'm doing this, you can't do it sort of attitude. Everyone seems to work together in this game. It's really nice. Everyone just wants the same thing, and we just got a really enjoyable experience. And the very talented people that do these mods make it so. There's definitely a lot more fleshed out. You've got grass in the fields as well. Really good break here. Down to 50 short. I think Burnt Island coming up. Once we get past Burnt Island, it's sort of go to the coast then, so we'll start seeing all that. The fact that the graffiti's been toned down, I've actually noticed there's not so much that bright stuff. Is that? I don't actually know if that's burnt time or not. No, it's not burnt time. Is it Balbetty Bay? Oh, it's Salvador. Really brush up on my station order. I'm not very clued up on the order of stations in this route. I forget them. Is it Dalgety Outdoor and then Burn Town? I should get my track map out. I've got my rail atlas. I should have that out over these videos. Because I can get the names of like specific junctions and stuff as well, and all that sort of jazz. Coast right. See if there's nothing. There's more grass, I think, though. I think it's more up here where we start seeing more stuff. Yeah, the grass and stuff's like running up alongside and rock around. I'm not sure if there's new rocks being added in or these are existing, to be honest, but it's looking good either way. Interesting as well when we finish this run, we get proper medaling, platinum and stuff. I don't think so. But looking at the points, it does look like it's set up correctly for potential platinum. Just so many good views. Some good angles. It's another nice shot, isn't it? Thing is, if I don't get these shots, when I could do a thumbnail, I'll end up like, oh my god, I've not got enough, and one might not have actually worked. It's always wise to get screenshots for your videos. Should have a screenshot section. Categorise on the videos, shouldn't we? Lovely. I mean, Trains and World's lighting in some areas is still not great, but this sort of time of day, I just think it's lovely. I really do like this time of day. Sunrises and sort of early evening sunsets, for me in TSW, my sort of go-tos. Mid-afternoon, it's where it starts going a little bit bleach bright, but hopefully one day I might see DG Gate right, fix that sort of stuff. It definitely isn't, it's not on spot, it's not great. That's one of the things that gets a lot of criticism for. I see it a lot, that. Some cars and parts up here. And go out for a walk. I do like this path. I mean, this is what Rivet did. Go out for a walk. Some swings will be damaged. I do need to see I've got a sound off this edge still. I wonder if it's like that, because it does sound a bit odd. Ooh, there's a big tree there. No doubt the team will probably watch this video back and see that, so hopefully that'll get fixed. One thing I've always wondered, if there's boats that should be maybe on the waterways here. No doubt there will be some boats knocking about. Whether the boats assets are available in TSW, that is another matter. But even if there were, it'd be nice to see some boats put in the water, just to break up the sort of like just emptiness of it. Going well speeding this tour. Sorry all. I'm not watching what I'm doing here. So this is what I mean with the as the crow flies mileage. At the minute, it's been about 3.2, 3.4 for ages. So we're sort of going away and around it. If I look at the map of that, we've sort of gone away from it and come back in. Yeah, so we've come across rather than up. It's the way it works. Lovely. Yeah, the new foliage really is the big selling point on this. Another HS2. It is. In terms of freight with this route, I don't think really is any freight. I think there's a freight float that runs through it, but the issue is I haven't actually got the loco for it. I think it's run by a 70 normally, and it's a cement train, but again, we haven't got the right wagons. Whether we see a representation, I don't know. There's nothing in there at the minute. That side of things. Oh, we're not actually that far from cold. It's I think it's literally coming up. There's me putting my foot down. Maniac. You are a little bit late, but not too far off. to much hard work really getting the brakes down on this one. Not really any worry of overshooting or anything. Where's my stopping marker? That's the question. It's here, isn't it? Slightly overshot, but we're in the platform, which is the main. I did hear an announcement. Maybe I just missed the announcement. It really is amazing what you can do on Creators Club with these liveries. You've got the time, the patience, and the skill, and the dedication. You can actually get some really good liveries. Right, a short stroll to Barkinch, about 5 or so minutes, 0.1 miles. Quite simply so far, a lovely experience and a lovely drive. Not the experience you got a few weeks ago when the route first came out. How busy it's been, how many trains we've seen. Not sure there's any 2-car 170 services. I think they're all 3-car, as far as I'm aware. With the gap, obviously, there's been a gap of videos, mainly was due to the school holidays, so I just had no chance of getting anything really done. Got back into it again now, so there's all sorts, there's going to be more for this, because I've got to do a top line. I've got a Great Western Express revamp to look at as well. I haven't done Semmering Barn, only because I had a bit of a fallout with it. Yes, I did actually start recording the video for it, but it all went a bit wrong, and I rage quit and removed the video. So I need to do something with it at some point. A bit late, it will be out, but I will do a drive on it. From what I've seen, it's a lovely route. We've got Long Island Railroad sort of on the horizon at the end of the month as well, so probably look at that as well. See how different it is from the original. It's weighty, so we're obviously declining speeds again. The latter part of the journey, we're a few minutes away. literally just taking it all in. It's just very, very nice on the eye. Not really much more I can say other than it's really good, and I will recommend that every user gets this when it comes out. And if you haven't got Fife and you want Fife and you're sort of in waiting, I would probably say get Fife if you can. At this point with this mod out, it's a heck of a lot more enjoyable. Just to the right will be the 11 branch extension when that comes along. Do look forward to seeing that. No idea when it's due to come, but I don't actually know how many miles it is. How far down it goes, because obviously the track, it's got to be longer than that. You just chop the track off, hidden it. Markings are just arriving on the old hood. One thing I will say though is thank you to Beskett for obviously approaching me and just allowing me to do this video and allowing me to have a little play with it before it's released, and thanks to everyone else in the team for doing such a fantastic mod. It's truly fantastic. Fawx's timetable is amazing as well. Great to see there's a skill in timetable creation coming through the modern side as well. Just shows that we can expect some really good stuff in the near future on other routes, hopefully. And it's one of the things as well, is hopefully that if other trains come for the timetable, we might see them injected as well to fill gaps. It'd be nice. Well, big thanks to every single one of you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Do put some comments in below, talk about it, anything you'd like to see. I'm sure the guys will be watching the comments on this one, so no doubt you may get some interaction. But yeah, it's been really nice to show it. Each time I come on this route, it's better every time. A better experience each one, which is really good. So our next run on this will be along the top line via Dunfermline. This is the font, the 170 looks better though as well. Coming to the station, it really slows always. Mainly if I don't want to go for that signal. So what I'll do is once this comes out, I will revisit and put the link into the section below. But keep your eye out on Trace and Community and just have a look at the fantastic mods that are on there. Again, this is PC only, and you will need Blackpool Branches DLC and the timetable. And this mod will only work on the new timetable, not the base route timetable for the 170. See what it gives us. Platinum. There we go. So it does work properly with TSW4 scoring system as well. Excellent stuff. Let's go to... Let's get booted out and just leave the train. We'll probably know that's set off shortly. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And a big thanks to the team once again. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell for future videos. And you will find us on Twitch on a Friday and Sunday on twitch.tv/trainsim_TV. But apart from my wonky camera skills there, for now, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you very soon for another video. Bye for now.